These are donkey kicks and fire hydrants. So this is another exercise in one of your butt building programs. So when you are trying to build up just the glute area, so we want to try to isolate those muscles as much as we can. So one of the exercises that is very good to start with are donkey kicks. So donkey kicks are, you're going to come first on your hands and knees, okay? I like to put, if I'm going to be using my right leg, I'll put my left elbow down, leg will be in this position, okay? Core is engaged, foot is flexed down, so we can keep the foot up here, okay? Or we can flex the foot down in this position, okay? And we're going to push up to the ceiling, okay? Push the heel towards the ceiling as much as you can until you feel your glute muscles start to kick in, and then we're going to bring it in and push back again. And every time that you push back, you have to push your heel to the ceiling as much as you can. Try not to arch your back like this. Try to keep your back steady, okay, because also here you get too much flexion, okay, in the lower part of your back. So you want to make sure you're in this position, okay? And when you push up, really feel like that heel is pushing up to the ceiling, not the toe, because it will release the glute muscle slightly. Okay, then also too, for the donkey kick, out to the side, when you come in, out to the side, in this position, okay, you want to make sure that your leg is following the same angle, the same arc, okay, and then the muscle that you should be feeling is across here, okay, that's your glute medius, it's on the outside part of your glute area, so you want to make sure that this muscle is working more than the hip joint. So when you go to the outside, okay, it should feel like, okay, it's a muscle that runs along the side, okay, and then you would do both of those on, either side. So then you would switch, when you switch to the other side, okay, if I'm going to be using my left foot, my left foot is going up, okay, I put my left hand down on the ground for stability. Some people do it this way, okay, but I find that I tend to get a little bit more out of the exercise when my hand, okay, is on the ground. And again, make sure you don't arch your back, okay? Back should be in a neutral spine position. So neutral spine is when it's not too dipped, okay, but relatively supported with the core, so it doesn't dip too much, so you don't get too much of an arch in your low back. A way you can progress this exercise to make it a little bit harder, okay, I take a dumbbell and I'll put it behind my leg, okay, so now I'm in this position and I'm adding a little bit of weight, okay, to the back of my leg, so that helps, okay, to progress it a little bit further. So this is a 12-pound dumbbell that I have here, okay, and I can also do the same thing, so I'm holding it, okay, and I can do the same thing with my donkey kicks, and these ones are my fire hydrants. So I do the same thing with the fire hydrants. So, and you can just switch that from side to side. If it's uncomfortable, if the bar itself is uncomfortable, sometimes I'll wrap a small towel around it and then place it in the back part of my knee. So those are your donkey kicks and your fire hydrants.